Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was gonna pick up on my draft. I entered into a premier draft, and yeah, I haven't done a single match, and I'm not really feeling that comfortable, confident with it. After having reviewed and edited the video for the deck build, I was very much thinking stripping it down to two colors, but I'm going to be taking out a lot of my creatures, and it's a little creature shy as it is. So, either way, I decided to give it a quick play and see how it holds up. It is, I think, going to be very dependent on my starting hand and asking for it to be consistent 7 rounds in a row is, I guess, where I was wondering if that's wishful thinking. Let's see how round 1 goes. Pudding Slam the Brilliant. He's silver and I'm copper. That doesn't bode well. At least better? Turn the only card I can't play. Get my Firebending Student out. As first strike, whenever you play or cast a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life. That doesn't necessarily bode well for me. And I have prowess, but no first strike. So, when I cast spells, I could get double strike and kill them. Let's see what he does next turn. He's playing black-green. Because I can push next turn with the Twin Blade. I'm glad to see the forest. I don't really have anything for card draw. If I attack, I'll get double strike, which is overkill. I'll take my card draw now. I am at least feeling mana happy. But I can't pull a first strike trick twice. Let's see what he does. Because he still has a whole handful of cards. 4/4, the boulder and ready to win. Create a creature token that's a copy of this creature, then sacrifice an artifact or creature. Return from the graveyard. Cunning maneuver, I can get the... Not the first strike, though. I should have attacked with more if he was just going to take the sacrifice. What do I want to do? There's not a lot that I can do at this point, but he can play that one from the graveyard. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a +1/+1. So we can tap to sacrifice and get a counter on this one. A 2/2 with Sandbender Scavengers. Attacker. Alright, let's see what he has. In a way, I'm glad he didn't block because I was planning on using my overprotect if needed. Death Touch. Return from graveyard. Create 1. Sacrifice. Resolve. I don't think he's going to push, though. Alright, untap this artifact. Next. Next. Destroy the Death Touch. Alright. 2, 4, and clobber only one of them. I'll take the first one. Probably should not have left the 4/4 on the board. But I need the cards. So, not sure that was a good trade. Because I can't push. I mean, I'm almost in a deadlock, and he can definitely start attacking here. That is a good loop that he has. It's like I just want to make sure I'm not missing something. Because in a way he is. Ozai. Just wondering about the 4/7 because he can take the with the 8 and the 8. I want Ozai out next round. No attacks. Because if I can start recasting my instance. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So he keeps creating the tokens, not sacrificing them, but sacrificing the one that he can keep bringing back, which is a good call. In fact, I like the mechanic here. Does that have vigilance? Why didn't that tap? Alright. I'll just take the sacrifice. And do I not have any lessons out for... Yep, well, that's a bit of a boo. All 3 cards, then create a food token. I'm surprised he didn't use that to try and kill my... Because I don't have anything that can deal with the 7/7. I mean, this is basically over. If I waterbend her, I can flip her, but I have to do it before. And I don't... Each creature I tap, yeah. I don't even have enough things to tap. This is game over. Because you can do it 3 more times. I can block 8 of it. I mean, it would still kill me to block it. So, yeah. Good game. So, that's a bit of a boo. But it wasn't mana strapped, and the card engine worked fairly decent. I didn't have enough control or death. So during your turn, each lesson card in your graveyard has flashback of 1. So I had a lesson in my graveyard. During your turn, each non-lesson instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. Flashback cost. It's equal to its mana cost. So I only had the 1, and they both work on my turn. I somehow misread that. But the only thing I got that was First Striker, he had Death Touch and Kill. That was, I mean, that's hard to work with. And he had a good loop. the aerial mechanic is actually what got me most of my cards back. I mean, that's what allowed me to survive as long as I did. I'm a little leery to try and take him out. I don't know. Yeah, because the other problem is, if I were to strip this down to only green red and throw in that is all of my creatures. And I'd almost rather go with the temples over. Either way, if I did something like that, it doesn't matter. I'm down to 8 creatures. And that's short. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to probably try and roll it with Tricolor again. Tricolor is not what lost me that game, so... But I will take a break before giving it another try, and I look forward to playing some more Magic here in the future.